Hopefully by now this question kind of looks familiar and you instantly see it and know what to do. We've seen other questions just like this in this very section, but if you take SAT practice tests, you're going to see questions that have systems and where you need to solve the system. So there's a couple ways to do it. Sometimes we can guess and check. We can't do that here because we don't have answer choices. Sometimes we can set the two equations equal to each other. We can do substitution, but these aren't written in a way that makes substitution really attractive as an option. They're both written in this kind of, I don't want to say linear, but like systematized way, right? Where the x's are together, the y's are in the same column. And so what we can do is the elimination method here. It's a really helpful, fast way to solve systems when things are lined up like this. The key, though, is we should just make sure we still show our work because, well, point of intersection questions like this, there's just a lot of opportunities for error. The process is very formulaic, okay? We don't do a lot of creative thinking on these. But there's a lot of opportunities, there's a lot of steps, there's places where we might lose a negative or something like that, divide wrong. We don't want to do that, so just be thorough, show your work. And the simple way that elimination works is a case like this, where when we add these two equations together, one of the variables is going to get eliminated, going to cross out. So negative x plus x is 0. So those pieces are gone, which is what we want. We want to get rid of a variable so we can deal with the other variable alone. So we still got to add everything up though. Y plus 3y, that is 4y. And then negative 3.5 plus 9.5, if it's easier for you, just switch them around. 9.5 minus 3.5 is 6. So solve for y. Divide by 4. We get y is 6/4 or 3/2. That's the answer. So they did ask for y. I should always make sure I check and make sure that they weren't asking for x. If they did, I would just plug the y back in. But this is pretty standard stuff here. There's not really a trick. There's just the only thing we're going to mess up is normal arithmetic stuff. So just be careful. The other thing too is this is a good example of why when the multiple choice starts getting too hard for you, start guessing some letters and make sure you get to these because this is again pretty standard. So you can probably get this question right without much effort and a lot of confidence and lock in 10 points instead of struggling through some of that hard stuff where you might have no clue. You need a confidence boost sometimes in the middle of a section. Find this stuff and solve it and then go back to the hard stuff and see if you can scrape together those points. But lock in the easy ones first.